Hi guys, welcome to Shiva Sai's Perseverance Software Training Institute.
Yeah. So in one of the previous video, we have discussed about Terraform variables, using variables.tf file where we directly define the values of the variables. Okay. All right. So we'll see other three methods which are available in Terraform. All right. So the method number 2 after that is you know, uh, TF-vars. So what is this TF-vars? So instead of actually, for example, if I have two environments, which is dev environment and prod, so I'll be having different values, right? If I hard code, you know, the values in the variables file, right? So this variables.tf is a single file, right? So now the point here is the main configuration will use these variables, but I have two environments, two different environments. So what to do? So in this context, we'll be creating different, you know, uh, .ef extension files. Maybe you can keep any name. So dev.env.tfvars, prod.env.tfvars. So now what happens is like the requirement here. So I have actually variabilized the instance type with var.instance type. So I'll be making use of the variable concept here. But the thing is, instead of defining the value in the variables.tf variable instance type block. So what I'm doing is instead of this, so we are actually creating two different files like dev.env.tf first. So here, if the environment is dev, so my instance type should actually pick with t2.micro. And if the environment is prod, my instance type should be picked with t2.medium. So in this context, I can simply use the tf.vars file. All right. So this method is pretty much useful. So we use this a lot in real time implementations. All right. So let's check it out. So, okay. All right. Okay. So we are talking about tf.vars, right? So let me get the code. So tf.vars. Okay. Fine. So all right, so I think yeah, this code is pretty good. So what I'm doing, just check it out. So here, all right, okay. So I have nothing. So vi maybe servers.tf. Here I'm copying the code. See now this code is having, it will be deploying an EC2 instance with local identifier as example, and then the AMI would be something like this, right? So then the instance type, I'm variabilizing it. Now, the requirement here is if my particular environment is selected as dev, then the instance type should be picked as t2.micro. If it is prod, it should be as t2.medium. So for that reason, I'm creating two other files. So what is that? You can keep anything, any name as per your requirement. So one is, um, dev.env.tfvars and other is prod.env.tfvars. So let's go to dev.env.tfvars. Here what I'm doing is simply I'm just uh, you know highlighting the value of instance type here, right? So I'm assigning instance type equal to t2.micro here. So nothing else. You can keep any other variables in a list, like you can keep other variables. Maybe you can keep AMI equal to something. You can keep anything, right? So tags, anything is such. Okay, fine. So let it be. So dev.env.tfrs is ready. Uh, Fine. Now, when we talk about the prod.env.tfrs, so here, just t2 dot, I want to change to medium, all right? Fine. So these two values are there now. That's cool. So now just cat dev.env and cat prod.env. That's okay. But we should be creating the main variables.tf file within which we need to give define the variable instance underscore type, right? Open it and close it. See, that is what here, right? So we are not defining anything default or something here. Okay, so what is the typo here? Is there any typo? Not typo, it's a syntax thing where we need to give the double quotes. Fine. Fine, guys. So now let's see the structure. So I have servers.tf where EC2 will be deployed, but the instance type will be picked from variables. But if you see inside variables block, I have defined nothing. So this, why? Because I want to make use of, yeah. So TF was here. So if my environment is dev, it should be picked. It should be picking this. If my environment is prod, it should be picking this. So how this is decided? So this is the format of actually utilizing that particular .ef vars file. All right. So what we need to do is, okay, if you simply give Terraform apply, it will ask for the instance type value. All right. So you should do this var file. You should define the var file during, you should pass the var file during Terraform apply. So let's do that. So if you simply do this Terraform apply hyphen var hyphen file equal to, just consider, so instead of apply, I think we can just make use of plan and check the action. That should be enough, right? So var file equal to dev env.tfvar. See, now it should be automatically picking up instance type t2.micro, right, for the EC2 instance. Okay, let's see that. Fine. So if you check out the instance type, it should be t2.micro. So perfect. Now in the same way, now what we do, so just change this to prod env. So now it should be t2.medium. So what we are doing, see guys, it's not only single variable, we can list any number of variables here in a single file. Okay. See, we use this very much in real-time implementations. All right. So now if you see t2.medium is available here. So this is how we make use of the variables in method 2. This is method 2. Method 1 was discussed in one of the previous video. So you can check it out. So, all right. So now let's see method 3. We can directly pass the values on CLI. Okay, see like this, Terraform plan hyphen var equal to instance type, so and so. So can we do this now? So it's a simple thing, right? So Terraform, so plan, instead of var file, what we are doing, it's just var. Okay, so just give var. So start with double quotes. What is the name of the variable? It's instance underscore type equal to. So I'm just giving, just for a, for our understanding. So I'm giving m5.large, something like that. So now, irrespective of the dev env.tfvars or prod env.tfvars, this should actually consider this particular value, which is directly, assigning here during the execution of Terraform plan, right? So it will pick this only. So this is the precedence. We'll understand precedence also, okay? So yeah, this is third method of executing, utilizing the variable method given by Terraform. So you can directly, you know, make use of this to override all the previous settings, okay? See, the meaning of that is, so it has a precedence. We'll talk about it in some time. All right. So now, whatever values, it might be variables.tf, it might be .tfrs. So if you pass the value here, so what happens is like this will be considered by Terraform plan. Now, let's talk about how we can set using environment variables. See, if you are using Windows operating system, you can just search for edit system environment variables, right? So here, so the format should be like this, tf underscore var underscore your variable name with the required value. So for example, now, so here it is there, right? So go here, click on environment variables. See, this is where if your Terraform server is running on Windows Server, so you can just click on new. So here give tf underscore var underscore instance underscore type. Okay, this is the variable name, and here maybe m5 dot large. Okay, click on OK. So you will get that here, and our Terraform can make use of it. Okay, you should add in the user variables. Okay, for your system. It's okay. This is on Windows. That's okay. But what about Linux? Linux, you can simply make use of, see, this is on Windows. This is how it will pick. When we talk about Linux, so you can use export and the same format as Windows. So see, understand that if you set using environment variable, it should start with tf underscore var underscore instance type. Got it, right? All right. So the value is like, you can make use of export tf underscore var underscore instance underscore type equal to maybe t3 dot micro. Okay. So just give enter and you can echo the value now, like, the value of this particular environment variable. So you should get this value. Okay. All right. So this is how we can make use of different methods. So according to the requirement, you can utilize it. Okay. So this is how we go. Now, so when we check about the precedence, right? Firstly, it will consider hyphen var file argument values. Then it will consider environment variable. Then it will consider tf-vars. Then finally, it will consider the default variables dot tf configurations. All right. Fine, guys. Yeah. Thank you. So for trainings, you can actually contact the number, updated in the description. Yeah. Thank you.